Hello everyone, this is Luth Training Academy, and in this video we going over two essential drills for goalkeepers, every goalkeeper, and also every training session. So the first one is warm-ups, and after the initial dynamic stretching, we go through this drill in the beginning of the session. So the goalkeeper will shuffle through each cone, and then we'll come up to the final opening. At the final opening, there's a simple shot, or usually a simple shot. What this does is the goalkeeper shuffling through just gets their legs warm and gets a good warm up just gets their legs all warmed up and gets those kinks out, all the cold out. And then the shot at the end, at the opening, just gets their hands warm. Allows the goalkeeper an opportunity to get their fingers, the way they need to be, gets their grip, and work on their grip without risking it in the rest of the session or in the game. Once again, this is very great to use in the beginning of the session, but it's also a good warm-up before a game. Works well for the keeper. This next drill here, I'm called basics. And so what this does is it helps to work on the goalkeeper's technique and form. We do this drill right after the warm-up in the beginning of the session. What this allows us to do is it allows us to get all of our kinks, all of our rust out in the very beginning. So in that way we don't risk anything and we don't sacrifice anything later on in the session. So what this drill does is the cones are set up to have the goalkeeper work on their dives and doing dives properly. So the goalkeeper will do is they'll run to one cone and then they'll dive through an opening of another cone of the other cones. What this works on is it helps to force the goalkeeper to dive to the side and forward versus just diving to the side or diving backwards. So what happens is when the goalkeeper does dive, they'll see the cones, and the cones helps to tell them what they need to do or if they need to improve. So for example, if they hit the cone that they're diving from, it's not necessarily a big deal. They just happen to hit that cone. However, if they hit one of the cones that makes the opening that they're diving into, that tells them something else. For example, if they hit the cone in the back, that means that tells the goalkeeper that, hey, I need to dive a little bit more forward now. I don't need to be diving so much to the side or backwards. If for some reason that they hit the cone in front, that would tell them, hey, I'm diving way too forward. I need to bring it back. I need to dive more of an angle instead of just going straight forward. So during this drill, it's good. Again, it's good for the goalkeeper who works on their technique and their form. A good measure for this is about 10 to 15 times. It gets the goalkeeper enough repetitions to get all the kinks out that they need. Gets them diving, gets them used to diving, and gets them all ready for the rest of the session, or if this is a warm up for a game, gets them ready for the game. So for this, it's good to do both on the ground and in the air. Once again, like I mentioned before, this gets the goalkeeper diving. So they should be ready and they should be already used to diving, both on the ground and in the air. So then that way they don't have to sacrifice anything coming up later in the session or sacrifice anything in a game. Alright. Everyone, thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Once again, this is Luth Training Academy. Y'all have a great one.